What's poppin', Cardigan? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dream. I'm a mommy to a 3-year-old and almost 3 weeks pregnant. Pause. I'm in 20 weeks pregnant. Almost 20 weeks. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta work on my intro. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is that I want to say every time I come on YouTube. Yeah, I probably should write that shit out first and then try to introduce myself. But as of right now, hey, my name is Dream. I'm a mommy to a 3-year-old and I'm almost 20 weeks pregnant. If you're new, I'm gonna need you to stop what you're doing and like, comment, share, subscribe in advance because we're lit. Join the Claudia gang. If you're back, then welcome back. You already know what to do. As a collective, I need everybody to turn on my post notifications to be notified of every single time I post. I fixed my notifications. You can now turn my bell on, and I now have a community bar again, so I could do posts and, you know, remind y'all motherfuckers to watch my stuff. And like, you know, it's been 5 years since I've been able to post on my community tab, so I'm kind of excited about that. The setting that I fixed, it also fixed the notification bar. So for the people that were saying, oh, can't turn your post notifications on or have them turned on, it just doesn't notify me whenever you post. Now it should. There goes that. Make sure y'all are actually engaging with my previous videos as well, because I get very discouraged. Like, same thing with Instagram. Like, honestly, ever since they took my Instagram this past October, just been I don't know, a roller coaster with me and like social media. It's like I'm motivated, but I'm not. Like, damn, this is my 3rd account I gotta go through. Be sure to follow my Instagram account, my new Instagram at Loving Dream with 2 V's as in victory. Drop some comments, motivate me, encourage me, so I could get back to posting how I was at least. Like, but everything happens for a reason, because y'all see that happening pushed me to start YouTube. And I've been wanting to start it over. It's just I was going through all that traumatic situation with those people. If y'all look at my 2 previous videos, then y'all will know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, let's like move right along, because y'all not here for all this chit chat. I always like ramble at the beginning. Everybody and their mom. By the way, setting today is in my bed because the pregnancy got me. I just took the meds that I'm supposed to take, so I'm not like nauseous. That's why I'm laying in the bed. But that's the great thing about making money from home, is that you can just prop the camera up from your bed, from the toilet, from vacation, from anywhere. I encourage everybody to be a content creator, because when this shit gets like big, like to big scales, it's actually worth it. It's like the time that it takes motherfuckers to get there. That's the discouraging part. Like, they're having to start over and over and over and over and over. It's like, fuck. When you first become pregnant, everybody and their mom will tell you that you have a village. Like, you have someone to rely on. You have someone to call. You have someone like behind you to help you out with the kid whenever the baby is born. Let me tell you something. Don't listen to none of those people. And actually, let me stop. Let me not project, because my experience doesn't necessarily have to be your experience. But at the same time, it's really a 50-50. Like, I've been around a lot of girls that are my age or even younger that have like a super tight like bond with their family, or even the father of the child. You know what I'm saying? To where they can like drop the kids off and then like go about their day. Then I met another percentage of females where completely single parent, like no village, no nothing, everything relied on them. I'm not trying to project this on you. It's just usually when people say like, oh, they're gonna be here, they're gonna be here, they're just saying that to hear themselves talk. Hopefully that's not your case, but if it is, just don't get discouraged. Just prepare. Always prepare. I'm saying like prepare as if it was just gonna be you. That's my best advice I could give you. That's when it becomes an issue, is when you don't have a village or bread to pay for a sitter. Even a sitter could get expensive, but trust me, it's better than nothing. Like, because moms need that time. Or dads, you could be a single dad. Like, honestly, when I was a single mom is when I needed the most help, like in life, period. I just needed a push in order to make it. You know what I'm saying? In order to like advance, make progress. Thing was fine, obviously, until I lost my car back then, getting off of work. Like, how unfortunate. When I had my car, I was able to go to work, drop my daughter off at the sitter or daycare if needed, do kid activities, take her to the park, be a regular mom, go to the grocery store quickly if I'm missing something, doctor's appointments, etc., etc. In conclusion, I was getting the hang of it, like by myself, being single and everything. First time raising a child and all. Getting the hang of it, everything was, you know, it was great. Honestly, every time I think back, I always like to say like the best version of myself that I've liked like ever in my life is when I first became a mom. That period of my life, like even if like I was a single mom, like I love that version of myself. Like it was just a different mentality set. Although I was going through postpartum, which we could make that a whole nother video and I'll explain to y'all all of that. It's like on the mom side of things, like it's like I was becoming more mature, more like adultish. Like I don't know, like I fucked with it. Just was excited for like, okay, what's next? Like I'm intrigued, you know what I'm saying? But it's like once you start losing those things and you start, let me not get besides myself, let me just go in chronological order. When I least expected it, I totaled my fucking car getting off of work, and I just don't understand. It was such a stupid crash. Like it did not give like total. I don't understand how the fucking car totaled. I wasn't on the interstate or nothing like that. I was at a red light. So after a long ass shift, bitch, and far away from home, I totaled my car. Blowed instantly. I'm already blowed because I've been working all day, so I'm just ready to get home and relax and unwind, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I wasn't able to just shake back. Like me being a single mom and just now getting the hang of things, like, or back then, I wasn't able to shake back. Not right away, not for like a long time. Absolutely every single thing went downhill after that. Like finance-wise and like losing hope in myself-wise, it just got bad. I was in my apartment depressed every single day. Looking at the same four walls. Couldn't go anywhere or wouldn't go anywhere unless I found like a ride, bitch. People got their lives and they got things to do. Like the world doesn't revolve around me. So if I didn't find a ride, I just couldn't go. Like it was all so, I don't know how the fuck God almighty, that's how. And like the little money that I did have, Uber tax, like they be fucking taxing. So to me, that shit is a waste. I just rather not go. Like fuck it, I'm gonna find a different way. So ride equals I just can't go. Unless it was like a doctor's appointment then or something like that of that sort, like important for Rose or that, yeah, sure, I will either walk my happy ass or I will pay for the Uber. Yes, walks became very habitual. So me, I will get the stroller and put my daughter in it and then just get to walk into these places. Especially like when I had to go to the grocery store. Oh my God, that was a dread. Like that was a fucking dread because the grocery store was an hour away from my house or from my apartment walking and 2 seconds away driving. So especially like, and I had to get on feet with my stroller and all of the heels and things like that. And my daughter, she is not necessarily a skinny girl, if you know what I mean. Like she's a chubby monkey and she loves to eat. Look at me, huh? Just a twig. So kind of hard and it was very agitating. Like I would have to take mad breaks. Good workout, yeah, but like when you had to come back with the groceries, I think that was the worst part. The second worst part was walking too. Clearly I lost my job like after I lost the car. I don't know, in case that didn't click for you guys, because I simply just couldn't get all the way the fuck to where I used to work. I used to work like little ways like away from my house. So I couldn't drive there anymore, so I didn't have a job anymore. And I needed my car for my job too. The time I was working like dropping car parts off at like different companies and shit like that, you needed your vehicle. Obviously couldn't take Rose to daycare anymore because it was like around 30 minutes away from my house. That was clipped too. But to the park or to the grocery store when I was missing simple things such as sugar or maybe wipes or diapers or just be a regular mom, period. I was literally putting my hair out of my scalp at this moment. Like that ass suffering. Like, I begged my father, who sells cars at a dealership as a store manager, to help me, not to even give me a handout, but just to please, I begged, nigga, help me get back, not even get back on my feet. With a vehicle, I will pay you back monthly, weekly, hourly, secondly, daily, whatever the fuck, whatever, I will pay you. But please, so I can like, one, have peace of mind and get to being a regular mom, because mind y'all, this is right after postpartum as well. So bitch, hit or miss. It's a hit or miss. Like, and being in between four walls all day, every day, the 24 hours of the day is not the best thing for a woman that just gave birth a few months ago. Like, that's not the best thing. You're gonna be going out, keep active, like, see your friends, do things that make you happy, etc., etc. Not the opposite. He's seen my mental decaying on a daily, okay, at a rapid scale. You couldn't only just see it, but like, I expressed this shit to my father. My father said to me? No, he's not giving me a handout, and continued watching me to suffer for 2 extra years until I was recently just able to get another car. So finally, things started getting better, and they still are. We just don't have that car right now due to it being in the shop because it needs, I already told you I'm like one of my videos, it needs a very expensive piece. So at this point, I'm really thinking that it's not worth to buy the piece. I'm about to just go buy a whole new vehicle, and I will vlog that too and take y'all on my journey with my new vehicle. I did with this previous one. We're gonna make sure that this one is like all the way right. Going right back to my story, my 17-year-old brothers, my stepmom and my dad's son, crashes his car, and guess what the fuck they do? Go and buy him another vehicle. Almost instantly, like almost immediately. The crash was in fact his fault. No, he wasn't getting off of work. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what he was doing to crash, but whatever, somebody teed him. And he totaled it. They chose to buy him another car because he is a male. He's in high school. He plays sports. So he has to look cool. He has to keep that image up. It wasn't important to watch your postpartum daughter suffer for an extra 2 years and not help her out while she has a kid, so she can help herself. You feel me? Like, go to her job, drop her kid off at daycare. You know what I'm saying? Like, help out. Because when you become a parent, you owe that child your life. You owe them a good life. You owe them your life, and you owe them a good life. You understand? Like, that child does not owe you anything. You forced that child to this world, right? Because you went and did the deeds and Okay. We all know how we get here. And that's what I believe. Rose could be 56 years old. You need mommy, mommy's here. So basically, fuck your daughter that was in need of your help and you left her for dead per usual and has a kid, but spoil your son because he's a male in high school and he has to keep up a good image. Anyways, in conclusion, my advice is do not have kids if you don't have a tight bond with your family or like an actual village, friends, parents, you know what I'm saying, or like a loving, caring man. It's gonna be willing to do the 2-parent household thing, because when you have kids, I also firmly believe that is a 2 people thing. Like, one person is not meant to raise a child. That's why it takes 2 people to have kids, because it's meant for 2 people. And I understand that more and more every day. As a mom, you should always be able to disconnect and have some type of you time. Always take care of mental and self, because if you're not right, there's no possible way that you can be right to raise your babies. No, it is not selfish to give a fuck about yourself. It is not selfish to put yourself first sometimes. It is not selfish to need a minute or 2 or a day for yourself. It is not selfish to stop it with all of that shit. We are human. And once again, if you're not right, then you can't do everything else right. Like, the kids are not going to see you right. You're not going to raise them right. You got to feel good. You got to look good. You got to do, you know what I'm saying? Feed yourself. Feed your soul. Of course, I'm grateful as fuck for my man, for always showing me that things could always be different in just a snap of a fingers. And that despite me not having a family here in this country, in the United States, God will always place the right people / angels around you. Every time I look at my nails, they're ugly as fuck. I need either some press-ons or to get them done or something. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not sure what I will title it. I'm about to wrap it up and probably take a nap while Rose is taking a nap because I don't feel too good. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my new Instagram. Please support me. Also post daily mini vlogs on TikTok every single day. Thing will be linked down in the description box below. I love you guys so much, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Mwah.